Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Eye of the Beholder. And when last we left off, Valendra and the party had been fighting mind flayers and stone golems. And did I mention mind flayers? We're currently searching for things on this floor, namely the cure for what ails the king of the dwarves. I think we should go back to where we found that mage. But why? What could we possibly find else there except the remnants of what he had? Well, he had a holy symbol. And? That's a little odd for a mage, wouldn't you say? He could simply be very much in tune with his god. True. Or he could be a multi-class mage cleric. Also true, but it can't hurt to have a look, can it? Well, it's not like it's going to be anything magical. Oh. Well, you're right. I didn't hear that. I said you're right. Turns out it was something very magical indeed. One of those stone holy symbols. Oh, be quiet. You're insufferable when you're right. Am I? I'm not quite sure, but I am. Well, let's just keep going, shall we? Let's move on into this area we were in before. I'm pretty sure that we'll find something that we need to do. We need to find more of these hidden buttons. I'm pretty sure there are more of them. Well, let's have a look. Hidden buttons? No. I don't see any. Oh. Okay, I see one. Now that I know what I'm looking for, this area that only had mind flayers and nothing else seemed a little bit... Well, why would you come all the way down here? Just to see if there was anything here. Also, the leave no stone unturned pretty much says there are secrets everywhere that you need to be careful of. Okay, that looks really important. The Orb of Power. I believe something mentioned an orb a long way up before in the previous floors. Aye, that's an ancient artifact, that is. Oh, really? Could you tell us what it does? No, not in the least, actually. I really can't tell you. Oh. Just because it's an ancient artifact doesn't mean to say I have the foggiest clue what it's about. Well, I'm sure we know somewhere where it could be used, but we'll have to be very careful in using it. Also, I think this, might be the way we need to go back to the main area. I think this is it? Yes, this is it. Okay, so if we've currently gone east here. Let's see about going south? South might be a good way to go. So if we move this to the south, that should open a door. Anything interesting in this southern area? Well, I suppose we could have a look. We could always go north instead. We'll go south first. What's the worst that we can find if we go south? A key that we cannot open. Alright, that pretty much has answered that we can't do anything here. But now that we've solved this, all we need to do is press these buttons to access the next area. What about this west area here? Anything of any particular importance? Well, there appear to be some corridors. Probably full of a huge amount of enemies. But if there's a... Ooh, what's this? Banded armor. I think banded armor is slightly better than chain. Okay, it's much better. That is really good armor. Either I'm misremembering how good this armor is, or this is really magic armor. Let's see, -2, minus... Oh, it's only very slightly worse. So we'll have that equipped on you. Seems like a good idea. What else was here? Slasher +4. Well, I'm not sure if it's any good compared to what we're currently using, but hey, we'll have that in our inventory. If nothing else, it's a nice thing to find. What else do we have? Well, there's nothing in here of any particular... Ooh, there's a ring, though. Rings are nice. We'll have that ring equipped on someone. We're in fact running out of fingers for the rings. Finally, Sandstar gets a nice piece of loot. It is very, very shiny. Let me see if it's magical for you. It is not a magical ring, but it is a valuable ring. Yes, it is a valuable ring, no doubt. Excellent. I'm sure I can make a fortune selling this on the Waterdeep markets. You probably could, yes. here is another one of these doors. And because I cannot remember if we have all of our spells ready, let's see if we can rest up here and move on into the next area. The last thing we want to have happen is for us to die absolutely horribly because we have run out of spells. So, moving on, and in. I do not like the fact that there are doors here, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I hear movement. Either that or I'm getting really paranoid about the fact that there will be enemies here. No? Nothing? Well, it would seem there's nothing in here, which is, not bad. Is that an item on the floor? Or is that... That's just my imagination. I hear enemies. Where are they? Anywhere? No? Okay, I'm really getting worried now. I'm really getting worried that there are going to be enemies. Oh, wow, there's lots of switches here. We do not want to press any of them yet until we have explored... Oh, hello, Stone Golem. How are you? Would you like some... Oh, there are two of them. There are two of them. Lightning bolts for everyone! Because, hey, they go through enemies. Excellent. Okay, didn't hit that one. Also, that is a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Magic missile go... Wow, there are three of them! Not good. Not good at all. Alright, we need to back up here, use some more magic missiles. I'm not sure if an acid arrow will do anything. It's worth a go, though. It's worth a go. We'll just go around this corner. It didn't do anything, but Rune has finally gained a level of experience, which is fantastic. What do you have? Stone Skin is pretty good to cast. Ooh, a fireball here, and nothing else. That is most certainly worth resting. Actually, while we're here, why don't we see if... Nope, too low. And we'll try praying for spells here. 0, 0, 0, 0, and none on 5. Alright, let's do some resting, shall we? And see what we can get. We took a little bit of damage, so that's going to take a little bit of healing, but hey, healing is fine, as long as we do not die. Let's move on. We opened this one up. What was in here? Oh, it wasn't this one, was it? It was this one on the left. Anything in here? A rock. Well, we found a rock. I suppose that's not... Why don't we drop this short sword here? A cleric scroll of raised dead. Alright, this is certainly worth getting rid of a rubbish scroll. Oh, we have two scrolls of... It's worth getting rid of a dagger to have a scroll that brings people back from the dead. Oh yes, is that worth it? However... Oh, hello! Another one of these, We need to be very careful. Are they patrolling? I don't know if they're patrolling. That one seems to be. Let's see if we can get his attention. It would seem like we can't. Oh, we got his attention. No, we did not. That said, 13 damage is most certainly someone's attention. That's one defeated. Oh, wow, there are loads of golems here. Are you coming round? No, you are not. You aren't either. Well, if they're not going to come round, we're going to defeat them, which is always good. I like being able to defeat enemies. I most certainly like them not coming to hit us, which is brilliant. Oh, there's another one. If we are not surrounded, that's really good, because if we'd been surrounded there, we'd have been in some serious trouble. However, no such thing. We've been quite fortunate, I think. Are these enemies meant to be this non-aggressive? Is that enemy meant to actually be unhittable? No, indeed, that enemy was now hit. There we go, just need to get this enemy here so it's easy for us to escape. Okay, this enemy is indeed really, really rubbish. The only reason I thought this enemy was a stone golem was because of the sheer amount of stone, and I think I've seen an image of that from one of the really old monster manuals. But fair enough, we have cleared this area. Is there anything interesting here at all that makes this worth it? That's a really good question, and I'm going to have to find... Hello, here's another golem. I think we need more golems. This one seems intent on following us. Oh yes, this one is intent on following us, but fortunately is not very good at doing that. So we're just going to lead it around. very slow and ponderous. Unlike the mind flayers that do not need to be... Okay, I'm actually going this way. You have a lot of eyes. I'm surprised you didn't notice that. Are we blocked? We were blocked in there. We were blocked in. Have a lightning bolt. We do not want to get blocked in by stone golems. That much is for certain. These enemies are much better than fighting the mind flayers. Probably because they don't paralyze you. Well, they can try and just maw you to death instead. And I don't want it to maw us at all. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. There's got to be a reason why there are so many of them. You think they might be being manufactured? Magically, possibly. You know, that's my job to theorize about these things. Well, you're not the only one with a brain rune. I can pretty logically conclude a few things myself. Well, let's heal your wounds, Kergar. Thank you. It's very generous of you. Let's keep moving on. I do not know what we'll find here. Really, what I want to find is an item of particular importance. This potion that will cure your king. It'll be somewhere. Room of the Key. Room of the Key. What does that mean? I have no idea what that means. There's nothing here. There are no secret... Oh! I spoke too soon. Here is a drow key. And a stone orb. Another one of these items. I think it's time to drop the potion of poison here. And I think it's time to use one of those, because why not? What we need to find, though, is this potion that will cure the king. We haven't found that yet. We have found a stone orb and an orb of power, but neither of these are the items we necessarily want yet. Okay, this is the way that we came in. So if there's anything that we can find anywhere, it must be somewhere in here. Let's have a look, shall we? Anything? Nothing? The door there, and there was nothing here. Or have we picked up a potion that we just haven't noticed? Or was it a different colour? Who knows what it was, but that was definitely not the potion we wanted, a potion of poison. Really don't think that was the one that we wanted. So if we backtrack here, is that backtracking? I actually have no idea. Could very well be lost at this point. Could very well be lost. So over here is these doors. And this was where a few things were that we didn't grab, and here was nothing. Or was there nothing? That was here, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was here. Oh. Or maybe it's in here? Ooh, a dwarven healing potion! That is what we want! We want that item! You should hold on to this very carefully. Aye, I will. I'll cherish it. We most certainly don't want that thing breaking. And by that regard, we don't want to hand it to Sandstar. Why don't you want to hand it to me? What would I possibly do with it? I don't know. What would you do with it? I'd hold onto it like it was a cherished possession from my childhood. Really? Of course! That thing will cure the king, and it will get us the one that we need to defeat the Beholder. Why on earth would I want to get rid of it? That is a good point. Why would... See? You shouldn't always be doubting me, you know. I'm not... You were about to say that you're not completely unreliable. Well... Yes, I was. It's not strictly true, is it? Look, let's just focus on using that Ankh thing. There we go. One stone symbol. It goes there. Through we go! Once again through this walkway. At least we know where it goes now. Do we? Well, yes, it will go to the area that we'd previously been in. Indeed it does. And now we're going to use this one here, which is where the medallion is used, to get us back to the area that we've previously been in. Remember this area up here? All the way back near the beginning of the game, back where the dwarves were? We're back here now. And now we need to find our way back to the dwarves, because we have both Kirgar, and we also have the potion with which to cure the king. And so we're going to have to go and do a few things first. I think somewhere around here is the, is this where it was? No, it was over here, wasn't it? There was a Oracle of Knowledge. I don't know if putting the Orb of Power is going to do anything here. It does something. So that's the Drow Cleaver plus 3. This is the Slasher. What else do we have? If it's magical, I'm pretty sure we know what it is now. That is a Cursed Sling minus 3. I'm going to put this down now. And this is the Cursed Plate Mail of Great Beauty minus 3. I'm going to put this down now too. Braces plus 2. Those are good. Banded Armor plus 3. That's also pretty good. The Cursed Axe minus 3. Well, I think I'll be putting that down now. A Ring of Protection plus 2. That's pretty useful. It does lower your armor class substantially. I don't know if it'll lower your armor class at all. Let's see, what else do we have here? A Ring plus 3. I think that just improves your, Yep, a Ring of Featherfall, that's fine. You have a Ring of Featherfall. Actually, to be fair, it's probably better if you have the Ring of Protection plus 2. And that will reduce your armor class even further to, there we go, a Ring of Adornment. This thing has no use beyond just being a ring. What else do we have here? We can see all the items that are magical. This is the Chieftain Halberd plus 5. Drow Boots. We could actually just rest here and see what... We can hear the spiders, by the way. All of the spiders. Really do not want to have all those spiders there. What else do we have that's magical? This was the Night Stalker plus 3. Yep, the stone rings we know are magical. The Severius plus 5. That's pretty nice to see. I don't think anything else is especially magical. But hey, not so bad, eh? This is a Flicker plus 5. Excellent. We'll hold on to this orb, shall we? This orb looks very useful. But we're not quite done just yet. We want to head back to where the dwarves are and go and talk to them. And say, hey look, we have everything that we could possibly need to help you. We want to go up first, I think. Was it up or was it down? You know, I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. Oh no, I think it's down we need to go. So it's not this room. It's down here and over here. I think it's one of these. Over here? Here it is. Down we go. And I believe we could quite easily find the dwarves if we just have a little look. Let's hope we don't get horribly lost here like I have many times before. I think we need to go into here to find where the dwarves are. It wasn't here, it was... Where was it? We'll find them. We just need to look hard enough. It wasn't here. This is the please reset drain holes. That's fine. And then... Oh, no, no, no. We are not going in there again. Oh, I've been in there way too many times. Wasn't here. Because that led into a big circle. Or was it round here somewhere? And then we got... Ah, it's here. The dwarves rejoice at the return of their prince. Warriors and the clerics surround the prince. Armand turns to you. Beyond hope! You have returned with Prince Kirgar. How can we possibly thank you? They wish information on ways to surface, Kirgar interrupts. Lore has it there is an ancient throne room about 7 levels down. In the throne room there is a secret door in the north wall. The door opens to a long underground passageway, which should take you to the lands just east of Waterdeep. Prince Kirgar says, there must be some other way I can repay you for bringing me back to my people. The least I can do is to continue to help you in your quest against Xanathar. By the way, did Dorum manage to get back? Ah, yes, Dorum got back just fine. In fact, he's got a few new combat scars, I see. Aye, he's been very, very helpful just with me here. And he's been exceptionally helpful ever since we got him along with us. He's been very, very useful. Aye, excellent. This should awaken the king, you explain as you give the dwarf the potion to the cleric. Give the dwarf! Give the king to the dwarf! No, we hand the potion to the cleric. Skeptically, the cleric administers the potion. A few moments later, King Tergor awakens, still weak but very much alive. Quickly, the dwarfs explain the past events to King Tergor, including your part in awakening him from the coma. Grateful, the king thanks you. Brave adventurers, you have saved my life. Please accept this, our most precious gift. I can tell you little about it, save only that it will aid you in your darkest hour. And with that, we are handed the Wand of Slivius. This is possibly the most important item we've ever will get. So it's going to go here. In possibly the most... Actually, it could just go here right now, as the most important item that we are going to get. And when we come back, folks, Kergor is going to... Or Kergar, rather, not Kergor. Possibly a completely different person. Kergar is staying with us. And when we come back, we must return back to the floor that we previously went to. And I suppose right now we can drop all these bones that we've been carrying around. If we want to get them resurrected, we certainly could. But right now, I'm pretty sure we can just leave these for the cleric to deal with. And then the heroes valiantly returned, and threw various bones around, and then left. Truly, it was valiant. For when we come back, folks, we will be heading down, back down into the depths where the mind flayers roam, and we will try and find our way down further, to a throne room of the dwarven ancestral home, where possibly Xanathar waits for us. Scheming. I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.